Hello, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales executives for our video message of the week. All right, I have a technique that I want to share with you today. And I titled this week's message, Reversing an Unhelpful Belief. You know, Earl Nightingale stated, we become what we think about most of the time. And I believe that is true. So if that's the case, we want to be really careful what we think about. All right, so I have a technique that I want to share with you. Here's how it works. All right, first of all, if you have a belief, okay, and we all have beliefs, if you have a belief, I want you to do as step one, I want you to survey that belief. What does that mean? I want you to ask yourself, is this particular belief helping me? Let's say you want to increase your average sales price, and so you want to target a new area. But you have some beliefs, you know what, that's just not going to be easy, I can't get it done, there's, too much, too expensive, whatever the case may be. When you're trying to do that, you have this belief that is not serving you well. Here's the technique. Step one, I want you to flip that belief. Once you've surveyed it, know it's not in support, I want you to flip it. I want you to take the complete opposite view. So for example, you think it's too expensive to get into that market. I want you to think it's totally affordable to get into that marketplace. Whatever the case may be, you flip that belief. Next step, I want you to take and put that into action. I want you to ask yourself, what would I do? What's the first step that I would put into action if I was completely, on board? I had the belief, now the positive belief that would help me, in that example, break into the marketplace. I use this technique for myself on a consistent basis. If I have something that I feel is stopping myself, my forward movement, my opportunities to grow as a human being, or as a business person, I tend to look at that opposite view and I say, okay, Mark, let's say what your concerns are weren't true, and you didn't see them as true. What would you do to attack this marketplace? What would you do to change how you're interacting with that individual? I have to tell you, it has served me well year in and year out. Listen, we all have beliefs, and sometimes we have limiting beliefs that can stop us. What I have found is a great technique is by reversing that belief, you start thinking about the positives. You start thinking about a productive way to move forward. And regardless that it gets you exactly where you want to be, I promise you this, when you're thinking about the positive side and you're thinking about moving forward, you move forward. Have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.